everyone, welcome to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload new videos every week. Today we will be discussing 3 movie quotes that will inspire you to do what you love. I felt called to do this video because it's innately within us to want to do what we love. And sometimes all it takes is a little bit of inspiration to give us the nudge that we need. And film has a very powerful way of doing that, of eliciting emotion within us and stirring up those feelings that make you want to take action. So in the next part of this video, you will see 3 different cards. Please meditate on the card that is speaking to you and go to the timestamps that I provide down below to go directly to your reading from there. Also, if any part of a message does not resonate, just know that message is not for you. Don't try to force something that does not fit. Only take what resonates and leave what does not. So let's see which movie quote will inspire you to do what you love right now. Hello to everyone who chose card number 1. Your movie quote is from the 2006 film The Pursuit of Happiness, starring Will Smith and Jaden Smith. The film follows Chris Gardner and his young son. They are evicted from their apartment and are forced to endure many hardships and struggles as they try to figure out how to bring in a steady income so Chris can provide for his son. Eventually, Chris gets an intern job at a top-notch brokerage firm. However, it does not pay him any money. So him and his young son, they have to live in shelters and they seek solace in bathrooms even. It's a lot of struggle that they go through while Chris is holding out for his breakthrough, which eventually does happen. And this is such a powerful, beautiful film that epitomizes the love between a father and a son and how this father's love for his child is what keeps him going to pursue his dreams. And I'm specifically seeing the scene where Chris Gardner is sleeping in a bathroom with his son. And the emotion that is evoked from Will Smith in that scene, it literally took my breath away when I watched it. And that is always the scene that I think of. Just, I felt the struggle that he was going through, and I felt the love that he had for his son, and it definitely was truly amazing because Jaden Smith is Will Smith's son in real life. So it just brought another level of authenticity to the film in that way. It's very, very powerful, and this is definitely a film that will inspire you to do what you love. So let's see what your movie quote is. Hey, don't you ever let somebody tell you that you can't do something. Not even me. All right? And that is something that Chris says to his son in the film to empower him, to inspire them in some of the darkest moments of their life. So let's see what your card is and see how that relates to the movie quote. We have the Ace of Cups. So yes, this is all about holding your vision. Despite the struggles that you feel like you are in right now, despite how difficult it is, it's the love in your heart that is keeping you moving forward. And the quote is really epitomizing somebody around you who is kind of in your ear saying that you can't do something. That's what the quote says. It says, hey, don't ever let somebody tell you that you can't do something. So if you are experiencing this in your life right now, let it go, because that is not part of your vision. Your vision is stemming from this Ace of Cups energy that is exuding from your heart and into your passion. This card also means that new friendships and potential love interests are coming into your life right now. So there are people that are going to enter your life to support you, uplift you, help you hold your vision, because you're holding your vision. That is what is going to attract that love to you. The love that you are holding in your heart and doing what you love in the process. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Keep that love in your heart and do what you love. That is all for your reading. To everyone who chose card number 1, those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 2. Your movie quote is from the 2006 film Click, starring Adam Sandler and Kate Beckinsale. The story follows Michael Newman and his wife Donna. Donna is very frustrated with Michael because of all the time he spends at work. Michael is continuously choosing work over spending time with family. Eventually, Michael meets an inventor named Morty, who gives Michael a universal remote control. But Michael gets much more than he bargained for when the remote takes complete control of his life, and Michael is forced to realize that every moment in life is precious, and the time with our loved ones is to be honored and cherished as well. This is a very powerful film, and I cannot watch it without crying. There is a scene towards the end. Every time I see it, it hits me in my feels, because this film really resonates with my soul from when I did work in the corporate world, when I did have a 9-to-5 job. And anybody who feels that your life force energy is being drained from a job, this movie will definitely resonate with you, and it will definitely inspire you to do what you love so that you have more time to spend with people that you love. So let's see what your movie quote from Click is. It took that son of a bitch 1 year to promote me? I feel this quote. This is a quote that is said by Adam Sandler's character in the film, Michael Newman. So what happens in the film is he's fast forwarding through his life with this remote control, and he wants to fast forward to the time where his boss promotes him. He wants to skip all of the moments in between. He just wants to get to the point where he's promoted at his job. And when he gets there, he realizes a whole year of his life has flown by, and that it took a year for his boss to promote him. This actually was something very similar that happened to me. In my very first accounting job, I was an accountant for 12 years. In my very first accounting job, we had what was called a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 accountant. For 3 years, I stayed at a level 2 accountant. And after my 3rd annual review, I went into my boss's office and thinking that I was going to get promoted, that this was going to be the year. And he said, yeah, we're not giving out any promotions this year. Your status is still a level 2 accountant. And I was so angry, I was so frustrated that I said, what do I have to do to get promoted to a level 3? And my boss looked at me and he said, well, a level 3 accountant is someone that's a leader. So he was basically telling me that I wasn't a leader, and that hurt because I was training everybody. I was working till 2 in the morning. I had the heaviest workload ever. And this quote just resonates with me because while Michael Newman, he waited a year, fast forwarded through a year of his life to get promoted, that was 3 years of my life that I waited to get promoted when I could have potentially been doing something else. So that definitely resonates with me, and I feel that a lot of people who work in the corporate world will resonate with that as well if it's something that you're doing that you don't love. So let's see what your card is and see how that relates to your quote. We have the Four of Cups. So yeah, this is very interesting. The Four of Cups can signify missed opportunities. Just like Michael fast forwarded through a year of his life, there were many missed opportunities that he experienced because of having fast forwarded through it. And how often do we miss opportunities with our loved ones when we choose work over our family? And I'm hearing the scene where Michael Newman is saying, oh, I miss the Dragon Tales era, because there was a show that his daughter and his son really liked to watch. And after having fast forwarded through a year of his life, the daughter's like, we don't like Dragon Tales anymore. We like CSI. So he completely missed out on those opportunities to experience that with his family. So when we're working a job that we don't love, it can create a lot of missed opportunities. But when we recognize what lights us up and what we truly love to do, what puts a smile on our face, that makes us exude so much joy, then those opportunities are magnified and we no longer allow ourselves to miss them. Now, this card can also indicate not saying yes to every opportunity. It's okay to decline opportunities. And this is related to a situation in my life as well where when I finally did put my notice in at that job, my boss came back and did a counter offer saying, hey, we'll pay you more money to keep you on. And it was in that moment I knew I was making the right decision, because that indicated that they were capable of paying me more to begin with. So listen to your intuition. You don't have to say yes to every opportunity if it doesn't resonate within your soul. And if you're working at a 9-to-5 where it's helping you to pay the bills, then that's 100% okay. But make sure that you're making time to do what you love in the process, so that you're structuring out a plan for yourself so that you can get to that freedom that you desire in your heart. Because doing what you love will fulfill you so much more than a job that drains you of your life force. So I highly recommend Click if that type of story, that type of scenario resonates with you. Those are your messages. Thank you everyone who chose card number 2. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hello to everyone who chose card number 3. Your movie quote comes from the 1997 film Selena, starring Jennifer Lopez. The story follows Selena Quintanilla, who was born into a musical Mexican-American family. Her father Abraham realizes how talented she is and he starts a family band and they begin to perform in small venues all over the world. Selena experiences a lot of success from this, but once she starts to seek mainstream stardom, her life is tragically and abruptly taken from her. Now, I know this movie has a very sad ending, but Selena's legacy has lived on. So many creators have been inspired by her story, so many musicians, and have just stepped out into the world because of her light. She shined so brightly while she was here, and her legacy has literally lived on because of that. A true light worker is what my spirit guides are telling me right now. And such a beautiful, beautiful soul that was taken from us far too soon. But her music is still inspiring people to this day, and that legacy has continued to live on. So let's see what your movie quote is. Be who you are. This is from the scene where Abraham, Selena's father, is speaking to her. He's wanting her to learn a song in Spanish. And Selena says, I don't want to sing in Spanish, Dad. I want to be like Donna Summer. And her father very lightheartedly tells her, Selena, be who you are. You are Mexican, and it's important to honor that. Deep within you, that is your roots. So be who you are. Be authentic to who you are. Never forget who you are. And it's just a very powerful moment between a father and a daughter, just giving her solid life advice. Be who you are. So let's see what your card is and how that relates to the quote. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this card is all about cutting straight to the truth. It's about speaking your truth, honoring who you are, being who you are in any way that is meant for you to do so. This is your authentic version speaking to yourself. This is the truth of who you are. So whatever you are passionate about, whatever it is you want to do that you love, whoever you are, speak that into your creative expression. Speak your truth into your passion, because the more authentic you are with what it is you are creating and what it is you are expressing to the world, it's going to be felt so much more on a soul level, and people will resonate with what you are saying because it's truly authentic, it's truly from your heart, and it's you 100% speaking your truth. Use that as part of your authenticity, because that is authentically who you are. Don't forget who you are, because that's all part of your journey, all part of your story. So speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Use your roots in your creative expression and be the unique individual that you are, because you are meant to be who you are. So honor that. That is all that I am seeing. Thank you, everyone who chose card number 3. Those are your messages. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.